Hello there, and I'm going to go see the new It film this evening, and I want to talk to you about the original It movie, starring the legend Tim Curry in the lead as Pennywise. Now, this film made in 1990. I remember seeing this on VHS and renting it from the video shop with my friends Sean and Glenn. That's going back a bit, believe me. They were my friends at school, and they were talking about this film called It and how good it is and how I should watch it. And so we all three got together, went round my house and we watched it. And my first impression was Tim Curry as Pennywise is amazing. And I thought the film had a great story. I thought the characters were interesting. I like the fact that it wasn't just about a scary clown that goes in the background. It was more about the relationships and the morals and the problems that they went through and the bullying and there's lots to it, and how all these kids that are being bullied came together to fight defeat this one thing that was causing them so much grief. Of course, not just Henry Bowers and his gang, but actually Pennywise as well, who's going around eating kids. So the story is about a group of kids who come together to fight an evil entity that's going around eating kids, and it mainly takes form in Pennywise the clown. And anyway, so how well does it hold up now? Well, a lot of critics and reviews or people on YouTube tend to say that it's crap, it doesn't hold up very well, and it's only worth watching for Tim Curry. Well, I think that's a bit unfair, because you've got to realise that this came at a time, it was a TV movie, well, a TV series, but stretched into a TV movie. But, yeah, so it had very little budget, really, and considering what they did have, I thought they did quite a good job. The first half is stronger than the second half. It's because the director had to write the second part of the film. But the first half is particularly stronger. And of course, it's all done in flashbacks. So you have the adults as they are now, and then there's flashbacks to them as kids, going backwards and forwards and so forth. So, yeah, I mean, it's not perfect. Some of the acting is, well, on the board, it's fine. It's all good, but a couple of bits here and there. But there's nothing in it which makes you go, oh god, that is so awful, I can't watch this, or nothing. The pace of it, like I said, the first half pace is fantastic. The second half is dragged out maybe a bit too much. But I think overall it's fine. You can stick through it to the end. But it does kind of run out of ideas towards the end. So, but I'm not trying to be negative on this film. I'm just pointing out what all the critics say, because I'm very biased about this film. Hello, Georgie. Very biased, because I do love it. Not just because of Tim Curry's Pennywise, which we'll go into in a minute, why I like Tim Curry's Pennywise. It's the story, it's the characters, it's the way it's done, the way it's... I mean, they don't make films like this anymore. Oh, hang on. Yes, they do. So, I think it's a really good film, and I would highly recommend it. It won't be like the new one. I'm seeing the new one tonight, like I said, so I can't give you an opinion on that just yet to compare it, but I'm giving you my honest opinion of the original. So yes, I remember seeing this in about 1990. I actually remember sneaking down when it was first shown on television, and I wasn't allowed to watch it. I was obviously too young. I was 7 years old when this was on television. And I remember seeing an advert for it on BBC 2 or BBC 1, I forget which it is. And I remember saying, what's this thing about a clown? It looked intriguing. I started to like horror films very young. Mainly due to my mum and my gran, who used to watch them all day, every day. Who sadly aren't here no more. But they absolutely loved all these sort of films. And I loved watching them with them, until I had friends and that, and I spent it with them. But no, I'm gravitating on as usual. But what I really think about this film is so good, like I said, going back to it now, is Tim Curry. His performance as Pennywise is untouchable. It's unique, it's superb, it's creepy, it's funny, it's everything he should be. He's got a great sort of Boston accent, which is kind of an odd choice, but it does actually fit very well. And he's almost unrecognisable in the makeup. He really is. You wouldn't think it's the same guy from Home Alone 2. But so it's Tim Curry now, who's sadly not as well as he was. He is still a legend in my eye. I think he's an absolute legend, and I think that he will live on in years to come. And his most famous films would be Rocky Horror, It, and Well, there's a few others as well, which I won't go into right now. Clue is so good, and Wild Thornberrys, and Home Alone 2, like I said. Oh, there's just so much he's done over the years. He was even in Oscar, I think, if I remember correctly. He was just yeah, him, and that he was good in that. So anyway, overall, this film, Stephen King's it. I would highly recommend it. If you haven't got a copy, go and pick it up. It's quite cheap in the shops. You can get it in Tesco's or Amazon for about £5. Blu-ray it's about £8.99 in HMV. That is a bargain because it's over 3 hours long. It comes with an audio commentary, which is quite interesting. They have some interesting things going on in there. So yeah, yeah. Do yourself a favour. Watch this movie. Preferably before you see the new one. But that's out this weekend, so you're more likely to see it afterwards. So if you see it afterwards, go by the fact it has a small budget, and it has it's quite old and dated, but it's still, I think, a very good story, very well made, very well acted, incredibly entertaining, and I think it's worth your time. Anyway, I shall see you soon for my review of the new movie, and thank you for watching. Please like, share, and comment and all that malarkey down instead. And hope to hear from you very soon. Thank you very much. Goodbye.